One.
I'm here today to talk to you about human sex trafficking and its impact not only in Europe or Africa, but right here in the United States on our turf. According to Ernie Allen, the president of the NCMEC, there are about 300,000 young children a year that are being sexually exploited and sexually trafficked in America. Sex trafficking is the second biggest criminal activity in the world. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry. Each year, hundreds of thousands of children are being taken from their parents' homes and being trafficked for sexual activity and slavery right under our radar. There is a major threat for this not only in the West but in the East, and it's something that deserves more attention. Sex trafficking isn't just something going on far off. It's not something that's just happening in certain places. You can literally look into any state in America, any county, and you're going to find criminals, you're going to find children being abducted. And the funny thing is we're not hearing about this on the news, and no one's talking about it and taking action against it. I remember when I was in 9th grade, I took a mission trip. And one of the things I was exposed to was a safe house for sexually trafficked young children. And I remember how alarming it was to see them and to hear their stories. In 2005, the Department of Justice discovered that between 100,000 to 150,000 children and women are trafficked in America each year. Again, this speaks to the fact that this is happening everywhere, even right here in America. Sex trafficking is a multi-billion-dollar year industry. It is, and that's alarming to me. That means it's happening a lot and it's happening everywhere. It's the fastest growing criminal industry, and here in America last year, it profited $1.3 billion. That's a lot of money, and that's a lot of criminal activity that isn't being stopped. I believe if this is going to be stopped, that the local church needs to stand up and needs to fight it, actively standing up for what's right and defending the weak and the poor. In fact, the scriptures say in Matthew 18:10 that we are to care for and love the little ones, the defenseless, and that we should be standing up for what's right in their defense. If Christians aren't fighting this, then who do we expect will? Okay, so we need to take action. Ultimately, I believe sex trafficking deserves more attention, more publicity. More people need to be aware of this heinous, terrible criminal activity that goes on all around the world each day. You and I can make a difference. The average person can make a difference, but it's going to take examining the facts, coming up with solutions, and then putting those solutions into action and actually doing something to stop this from happening. In closing, I'd love to leave you with a quote from Mother Teresa. And if you don't know Mother Teresa, she's someone who's had a huge impact in the world, and everyone knows she loves people. And Mother Teresa said, "I have found the paradox that if you love until it hurts, then there will be no more hurt. There will just be love." So my challenge to you is, are you loving those who are hurting, and are you standing up for those who are defenseless?